Welcome back, Heavilies. This is HEAVENSARMY playing Pharmacy 14, episode 141. So, the lovely episode 140 was cut in half. And I'm glad I noticed when the thing kicked out, because I would have kept on going and it would have been doomed. Either way, I quit the game, and I'm a little worried because I made it back here, and I don't see the people in front of the door. And I didn't finish the whole cutscene. We made it into the cutscene in the live stream, but then I just quit the game, and I hope that worked. But if I go in this entrance and the cutscene doesn't kick in, you and I both missed the cutscene. But it's loading a cutscene. If we start walking, then we're okay. Okay, because all I think we missed was we were talking to them, right? And then I gave her the key, but now they're gone. And then like it cut out a little bit past this part, but let's hope for tonight is better luck. Locked, which bodes well for us finding something worth our time within, assuming we can get it open. The moment of truth, then. Exactly. Heavens, if you can play any game at all right now that wasn't this, what would you play? Any game at all that a bunch of people would show up and watch me play? Any game. We should start running. We were caught at the blast. I would love to be... I would love my channel to be that I've seen other channels, so I would love to be playing the Final Fantasy 7 and 8 and 12 with a bunch of people that's helping me go through the game while I'm live. I also wouldn't mind playing finishing off the Kingdom Hearts games. And there's really not a game I want to play. I would like my channel to be to a point so I can play all the games that I had planned on playing. I guess that's my answer. There's no one game. I can't narrow it down. I want to play all the games with people around. That's what I want. And then it doesn't matter what game it is. I have people here. So I guess really that's what it comes down to. What's with the crazy question? Malison, welcome back. That was easy. After you blew the whole door and everything. Okay, they're just really hammering down on that. Intruders sighted, eliminating with extreme prejudice. Are they supposed to talk like that? Oh, that's what the glowing red eyes were for the quest start. So, to get rid of them all, would you just use the bombs that you had before, right? We could just don't have to deal with all of them. Yeah, there you go. I just don't know how they light up like that. Well, there you go. See? This is what I want in cutscenes. That's what I want to see happen. And instead of having to fight all those things, my character almost fell over. What have you done? She just walks away. Runs away, technically. Okay. He also ran away. Am I gonna run away too? No, he ran away from me. Oh, okay. So, while I was looking for a new game to play last night... She has gray eyes. I found the demo of Nier Automata. Is this the collaboration with Nier Automata? All the people I see on the covers are wearing black, though. This is not Wicked White. They're wearing black. But am I right in assuming that? Because I don't know. I haven't played the game. I just seen that I had the demo while I was looking for a game, and apparently I played Bloodborne last night, and that was intense. The machine life forms. You had a crazy shield on you. Machine life forms. What are you talking about? And why didn't you blow... why didn't you blow up? Were you aiming for her too? I am... Tupi. Call me Tupi. The rest can wait. Oh, okay. That's an interesting name. I ran into like a character from Final Fantasy 11 and Final Fantasy 15, and apparently now there's a whole bunch of collabs going on in this game. The machine life forms must be stopped. To do that, we must reach the heart of the ruins. Come. 2P. Like second player, and I'm like first player? Because I'll be alright with that. And nobody helped her up. I am such a gentleman. She seems kind of wobbly. Anog, Canog, don't you dare! I mean, you're just using words and not stopping them. How stupid are they? Listen. Sai, listen. I know you've put, we've put you to plenty of trouble already, but I need you to stop them before they dig themselves any deeper. At this rate, someone's going to get hurt. And you want me to stop them? So yeah, explain to me your form of questioning, Malice-Fire. I don't want to just play games and have nobody watching. That's no fun anymore. 4 years of no fun is no fun. I want people around now. So, I mean, I want to continue all my games. I wanted to be playing Persona. Persona? Really? I must be tired. Parasite Eve 1 and 2, and the Brave Fensu Musashi, and I want my 2 Nintendo 64 games, and I want to play my Xbox games. And it's just none of those, no, there's nothing happening, so I'm just playing this. I'd rather people. I don't want what I want people. They don't make this easy, do they? The machine, the machine? I don't even know what she called them. If we can't unlock it, we'll need to break it down. Okay. It's really quiet. Another door. Who needs this many doors? True that. Sealed per defensive protocols, I believe. So are those robot faces? Is that a robot face on the door? Usually when you defeat all the bad guys, the doors open automatically, so... Protocols, schmotocols. I like these. I like these two. We've got something for this immovable object. Unstoppable force. Oh, this is good. Just curious as to what you'd enjoy playing. I'm so lost right now. I'm trying to pick a game for tonight's stream, and I'm totally drawing a blank. Oh, I have that all the time. And that's when that happens to me, I'm like, I'll just fly through my games. And now that I'm out of time and I have 5 minutes to make up my mind, I'll just play this game. And then I play it, and I'm like, wow, that was a really good game to play. P2? Oh, you're smart enough to walk backwards away from that. They're rigging up the door like crazy. But yeah, I mean, I want to play all the games. There's none that I want to stand out more, unless somebody says, hey, I want you to play this. Oh, we're really stepping back. Did the door actually break? Oh, well, the head bounced away. That rolled really far. Well, we broke the chain and the face off. Are you having any frame skips, or am I just lagging a lot? I'm having I'm dropping frames already? Oh no, it's not going to be a repeat of last night, is it? Yes, I'm up to 325 for some reason. What is happening to me? I changed my thingy to NVIDIA, I think. I am the one who's dropping frames already. Oh no. When did it frame drop? Around all the funny cutscenes? Why? Why is my life so difficult? I don't know what's causing it. There's nothing on my computer. XSplit, you're fine. You're not even causing. My computer's running at like 20 and 34%. And then it spikes to 100. Why? Okay, maybe it's because my computer's spiking to 100. And then it drops back down to nothing. I don't know if my computer's just getting old, because I'm expecting my computer to break anytime. But yeah, if once my computer breaks, I guess I could retire. I can retire happy. I've had a good 4 years. How'd you like that? Okay, either way, yeah, I'm dropping frames and I have no idea how to stop it. I'm sure you were told to keep us from getting into trouble or some such nonsense, right? Yes, I was, but this is kind of fun. He's over there with his arms folded. But who took care of those machines? Us. Who got the door open? Us. Who's going to find out what's in there? Us. I want to find out what. My mask went through my entire thing. I want to find out what's in there too. I'm keeping them out of trouble by going with them. I don't know. Oh, well, that's all I was unlocking? That's amazing. It was a cutscene. I think all we've missed, though, was, I think all that we were missing is... Wow, I'm dropping down a lot. At 6:59, at 7:03, at 7:08, at 7:10 I had a huge drop. I think I'm just having like problems all the time from now on. I think I'm just riddled with that. A weekly reward limits. Well, forget about my live stream. Hopefully it doesn't break anymore. Hopefully, like, it stopped at 375 and we're now okay. Cause yeah, I got a million games I want to play, but if nobody's gonna show up to watch them, I kind of don't want to play them. If you're trying to bounce off of me for games, I'm probably the least of your thing. I want to play so many games. I feel like I'd rather have people here. So, yeah. You can receive only one reward item per week for completing duties in the most recent raid. The instant you are rewarded an item in the loot list, you relinquish your right to vie for all remaining items, regardless whether you selected need or greed. So this sounds exactly like how Final Fantasy XIV used to be, with the Coil of Bahamut. I remember you having this limit on it as well. So, it's not anything new. I know you do it for the views and having people around you, but you gotta want to play a game for yourself as well, lol. Who, me? No, not at all. I just want to live stream every night. I have no craving for games at all. But I do look to you for advice. That's a bad idea. Not really. I'm not craving any video game. If somebody and a bunch of people showed up to my channel and they were craving, name any game. A Spyro game, a Splinter Cell game, Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced, any game, then I will want to play it, because that's just how I am. I've gone through my entire Final Fantasy list, and I've gone and played through a whole bunch of other games that I just wanted to play. I've done a lot. Ninja Breadman, absolutely. If 100 people showed up and donated the game and then begged me to play it, I would probably be pretty stoked to play that game. That's just who I am. And I just don't have a channel like that, sadly. Completing an objective and duties require an alliance to produce 3 treasure coffers. one for each party. This means you have a chance to obtain a reward is no less than that of other duties. Upon completing all objectives in such duties, players may vie for special items separate from those discovered in treasure coffers. You can only receive one of these special items per week per duty. Reward eligibility is reset to. It's always at Tuesday. At like 11 or 12 or whatever my time on a Tuesday. So when I come home from work and I start live streaming at 6 p.m., it's already reset. So yeah, and I didn't have a chance to do my run tonight. So after my live stream, I gotta try to do a run. But what level? This is a level. This is like a high. This is a level 80, and I don't have the requirements. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. So I can't even like do these because I don't have high enough. Item level 430. I can't do anything. It's crazy when I have to just keep doing these over and over with my. Well, I don't have to. I have to keep doing my trusts. I'm gonna keep doing trusts with my tank. Right, it's these three, but they're so low level that I have to do this one. And my tank can do these, but I can't without them being leveled up. And
My strength is my turn.
Oh, I didn't know they all went at once. I, with my Dragoon, got them caught up to here. No, not even. Really? They're still only there? Oh, they was going to do like one or two more and they'll level up, right? I think it was like 2 more and they could finally move up to there. My Dragoon's done. So I kind of like stopped. This is perfect for my red mage, but yeah, it's crazy. Like, nothing's really working out. So I can't even do this. I can't even hang out with 2P. Short for Tupac. Anyway, so yeah, like, that's unfortunate. Like, I don't have my gear. And my currency is only at 400 and... I can buy one thing. And I need to start running through as my Dragoon. Exit to Calusia? Okay, I could do that. Cause I've done a dungeon like 3 or 4 times, and I got the same ring each time. And I'm like, is it set up so that this dungeon, I'll even show you. Is it set up so that this dungeon gives you the same items, and this dungeon will give you other items, and this dungeon will give you other items that's not in this one or this one? Because like, yeah, if it is, I've been just, this one here has been the one that's been queuing every time. I set up 1, 2, and 3, and this one queued 3 times in a row. And it's like a half an hour. You get in, you get out, and you get 50 points. And I'm like, that's awesome. But I got the same ring like 3 times in a row. So I'm thinking like maybe if I ever get some free time, ha ha ha, that's funny. But if I ever do, I'll just sign up for these 2. And hopefully I get the gear for my Dragoon. I got that, and I got this. So now I just need to get like these unlocked. And if I bought one, which I can buy an accessory, and then I get the exact same accessory from a dungeon, I'm gonna be like, oh. So I'm trying to do some dungeons to get this gear up. To 430 is all I need to be to. Or 435, or whatever it is. I think it's 430 for the normal ones, 435 for the other one. And that's I'm kind of caught right then and there. I can't do anything else until I get that gear up and the dungeons run through. And I'm doomed basically until everything somehow works out. Still tied before the time comes. Well, let's go pick these up, get out of this high level area. And I cannot see the ground. Oh, there it is. Is this nighttime or is it like a storming or something? That's crazy. Yeah, level 70 is so much easier. I just hope that I do get some free time and get things happening. That'd be really cool. Um, get some more drops from the dungeons. Final Fantasy 11 recommended system requirements once a Pentium 1.5 gigahertz with a whopping 256. When you say that, you just say 256 megabits of RAM and 64 megabytes of video memory. Yeah, way to use whopping for those numbers. My phone can handle that. Anyway, a claim to die for, and I get more spaghetti. Alright, I think I sold my spaghetti too. Or it's on sale. Somebody should go on the market board and buy it. You know, I wish they made it phone compatible. I could run, it could run in the RAM alone. There you go. But yeah, I mean, I think I got an action-y, fighty game planned for the future after this game. Or hopefully Delita shows up and bails me out, and then I have Breath of Fire 3 to play. And that is like one great big old RPG game. And he said he wasn't going to help me. He was like, no, I'm not helping you. I'm like, well, you want me to do these cool things, but I have no idea. It's like, read and learn. I'm like, that's not enjoying the game. That is me reading and learning everything about the game without experiencing it. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping he comes around and is like, yeah, alright, so there's a really cool something, a teacher or something he was talking about. And you just gotta go up there and get that thing. And that would be way better than me stopping, like I'm doing right now. But I'm gonna be silent for about 10 minutes, reading wherever I'm at, and then start moving again. That sounds terrible to me. I would not watch my channel if I did that. But I hope it happens. You know he donated those KH games too. So that would be enough reason to play him. He donated Kingdom Hearts 3. I think. Right? Or did he donated it for the Kingdom Hearts 3 because he wanted me to play that game, and the other one just came with the game. He's insane. Either way, he just wanted me to play Kingdom Hearts 3. And I did. He did. I think they all came with Kingdom Hearts 3. I got the bundle. But he's like, I just want you to play Kingdom Hearts 3 right now. It's brand new. Everyone's playing it. I'm like, okay. And I think maybe Delita hopefully saw that, like, nobody's going to show up to a small channel and watch a brand new game. They need to know about me first. Well, hopefully he caught on to that. New games doesn't make a channel grow either. Either way, enough chatting about things that I can't change. Of all the useless... You there. You have you seen a timid mouse of a man cowering in a corner somewhere? I have not, sorry. Maybe. I'm talking about my husband. Clumsy, overcautious clod that he is. I'm glad I'm like this far away from her. All I ask for him is to bring some shellfish back from dinner. And he's been gone for hours, because shellfish is probably hard to find. I hate to inflict my troubles on a stranger, but if you're headed down to the beach and spot my good-for-nothing husband, tell him to get a move on with the main course. Okay. I'm still dropping frames. Oh no. How do I don't know how to fix whatever's happening tonight. I changed my encoder because the other encoder just dropped and died. And I tried to Google what makes an encoder drop, but then it was just like, oh, so a video encoder, like, no, I didn't say video, I just said encoder. So I can't Google it either, so I may need help with whatever my encoder's going through. That's so unfortunate, because it's like messing up this beautiful game. Retaking territory? Well, that'd be an interesting territory quest game. This should be enough to last us, at least until those scaly buggers are taken care of. These days it seems there's more pests than people living in Stilltide. What with all the hopefuls running off to Ulmore. Those flying lizards are the worst of the lot. Flying lizards. What a crazy world, huh? You can't even leave for an honest day's work anymore without a swarm of them, flapping sky demons nipping at your heels from here to Governor's Row. If they're flying, why are they nipping at your heels? Silly things. And don't get me started on their leader, Jaculus, we call him. With the way that vicious blighter comes after you, you think he owns the place. Someone needs to topple that little tyrant. None of us fancy losing a finger, but maybe you're up to the challenge? Of course I am. If you're keen to draw him out, just skewer a couple of his brood mates. That'll get his attention soon enough. Just take out some of his friends, huh? Alright, I'll do it. Okay, I couldn't go in that house. And I can't go in this. Oh, okay, you're outside of there. Wow. Before the tide comes. He's just there, just sighing behind the building. Oh, that sigh wasn't for you. I was just thinking about a friend. The fool got tired of the hard life, you see. He had tried to sail to the mainland in our little fishing boat. Said he'd come back and fetch me after he'd found his fortune. His body washed up on the beach yesterday. I wonder if his last thoughts were of his home, or for the shores of the land he never reached. Sniff. Actually, sir, have you not better to do than listen to me sob? I'd appreciate a hand collecting his belongings. They're scattered along the sands. But I don't know that I'll find them all before the waves steal them out to the sea. Wow! Another crazy quest. His friend died and washed up on the shore, and I'm collecting its remains. Okay. Fireball. Flying lizards. Well, I can handle these enemies. I don't have to go in like full combo mode. And they're still alive. I just did like 3 to 4 combos and they're gone? Awesome. A snapped fishing rod. Corroded ring. Okay, it's only 3 things and I've already found them. Sound of music is like too nice for picking up what I'm picking up. Okay, let's go up and fight those winged demon beasts. Yeah, like that combo killed it. Oh right, yeah, I was supposed to fight a thing. Trip him up now. He wasn't expecting the trip. Level 75. Oh, I see what you're doing. Backflip this. Done. Take that, Jaculus. Now, I'm looking for her good-for-nothing husband. Let's go and pick him up. Or at least tell him to hurry up to catch some shellfish. But, yeah. I've already had the conversation so many times, I don't feel like elaborating on this channel anymore. I'll just do what I can. Treat people nice when they show up, and see where that gets me. Welcome, welcome. What concoctions are you after today, then? What? Ah, yes, I remember the young girl and her ailing brother. Oh, this is not the quest I was looking for, everybody. Find the hesitant husband. A clam to die for. A clam to die for. It is clam. I used the last of my bark, you see, and all I wanted was for her to gather some from the trees on the cape. The way she ran off, you think I asked for a bowl of her blood or something. She did take off. You used too many big words, I think. You're welcome to collect a few strips in her stead, if you like. Although I don't expect you'd want the bother. Still here. Very well, then. Find some trees and use this knife to very carefully peel away 3 pieces of nice dry bark. I won't hold my breath. Well, I guess people can't cut dry bark then? Yeah, that's that one. Where's the good-for-nothing husband? Oh, you were behind. I did not see that. Even looking at the map, I still don't see it. Okay. Let's go get this since I went the wrong way. And then I'll warp over there because it'll be way quicker. The music just thumped and changed. These trees are really far away. He's got like a bear. A red bear with lots of armor. And there's like 3 spirally things above his head. That's cool. Oh, I gotta take of these too? Oh, I remember what I need to do. I remember what I need to do. We will not kill it this time. That'll do. Take that, I got it right. Yeah, I fought like, what, 3 or 4 of them? I'm like, wow, the thing didn't drop. And then I just didn't think any harder upon it. And then, like, after I got up there, I hope I mentioned that I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to use a key item. And that was when I remembered. And then I never got back to this quest. I probably would have if the episode wouldn't have gone and died on me. I'm at 893 frames. I don't know what I said before, but I thought it was a lot lower than 800 and something. That was 890? Okay, I will have to... A meeting long overdue and feeling in the belly. Okay, I might as well just go and get these 2 done. Then warp. I don't know if I'm going the right way, because there's a quest in here? Okay. Tell me there's a bird in that sack. Okay, this was this quest. Oh, okay. Oof, that's a feisty one. Nice work, stranger. Seeing this fellow all tussed up for the dinner table reminds me of being back in Stilltide. It's been years since I left to chase after Ulmore promises. I suppose I've just gotten too used to the life here in Gaytown. That's crazy, dude. Maybe it's time I gave up on the hollow dreams and went home to my old mum. Anyway, my thanks for the bird friend. There you go. The old mum. Yeah, this music's really nice. I see you finally came to your senses. Let's have that knife back then. What's this? You actually went to harvest the bark. But what could you possibly hope to gain? Kindness will get you nowhere in this rotten town. What a rare soul you must be. I suppose I have no choice now but to mix up the cure I promised. What a rare soul I am to help people out? Really? Thank you. You didn't do anything. You just kneeled down. Did you just like reach in your pocket and went, oh, I made this? I've mixed up herbs and powders together with the bark you brought. A few pellets a day should soon settle the aches in the lad's stomachs. Never mind the payment. After all, it is you who done most of the legwork. All I did was kneel and stand back up and reach out my arm. And talked a lot. You know, I hope to trade my healing skills for a life in Ulmore, but maybe my place is here, amongst the poor and the desperate. To help for the sake of helping. To be needed. Aye, that's not a bad feeling. He's only now came to that conclusion? Wow. People. Anyway, because yeah, helping out people and doing nice things does feel nice. It's a great feeling. I'll put a period at the end of that and just claim it as the absolute truth. No, he's down here, huddling in the corner. No, he wasn't huddling in the corner. He's thinking. Who are you? What do you want with me? Food now on the table. Go. My wife's wondering where I am. Has it been that long? It's only been hours. I tried to dig up one of those tide clams that she likes. A good-sized one, too. But a claw shot out from under the sand and almost clipped my arm off. Well, I guess that would startle any normal person. Say, you seem the capable sort. Do you think you could lend me a hand? Absolutely. Oh, thank you. You should be able to find the spot I was digging not far from the water. Just watch out for those snippers. I'm not afraid of snippers. Why way over here? Shouldn't it just been right there? Why did he walk that far away? Anyway, there's an armor... a Marrow keep here? Why? That is so odd. Why is it at the end of a beach somewheres? Oversized tide clam. And then I'll be attacked by something, but it's alright. Almost took somebody's arm off. Brutal Shell heals me? Why am I being healed when I attack? Brutal Shell. Delivers an attack with a potency of 100. Keenids. Restores own HP with a potency of 150. Creates a barrier which nullifies damage, equaling HP restore. What? Brutal Shell will heal me. Any other things that'll just heal me? Aurora. okay. Yeah, that's silly. Sonic Break I didn't know, but delivers an attack of 300 and then does damage over time. Crazy, right? Savage Claw. Ready to rip. Ready to tear. Ready to gouge. Okay. Yeah, I don't pay attention to this class at all. Apparently, draws Aether Energy from target, adding 2 cartridges to your own. I could just do this whenever I want. Just be like, bam, 2, 1, combo, fire, do my attack, do another shoot power thingy. That's crazy. Anyway, I had to like learn about this not a Drago, Gunbreaker, because I don't use them enough. And it's just like, I every time I see I get health, and I'm like, why am I gaining health when I attack? You're not missing a limb or anything, are you? You can clearly see me. Here you go. Yes, look at the size of this thing. My wife will be well pleased. She'll be mad that I had to ask for your help, but it'll be worth it when she sees the prize you claimed. In fact, I'm sure she'll want to thank you in person. She's already paying me for this. I was going to say that before, but I didn't think the timing was right. Come on, let's head back to the village. Oh, you walk that way. I'll just teleport, fly up here, and be there in a hurry. In an instant. This dude first. Did you find anything? Ah, these are his things, all right. We've made this rod ourselves, him and I. I lost count of the number of times we slipped away to go fishing instead of grubbing about in the fields. So we should have known better than to try crossing those choppy waters in that tiny boat. He should have. I told him, wicked white, how many times I told him. And then the divide swallowed him up and spat him out. The fool. I suppose I'd better bury these bits and pieces with him, and then get back to work. Thank you for your kindness, stranger. Okay. My bad you had to go through that sad experience. For your friend not listening to you. Okay, Caddy, I took out the demon beast of flying lizard things. You got the bitey little bugger then? Shadows be praised. Now maybe we can work in the fields in peace. If you hadn't done the deed, I was afraid we'd start running out of food. And I've no wish to watch anyone starve to death. It's not like we could just move to Gate Town and live on handouts of meal anymore. Did you know that stuff was the flesh of sin eaters? Yes, I did. Shudder. No, thank you. If there's any choice in the matter, we'd rather take care of our own needs while we can. With a little help from battle-savvy travelers such as yourself, of course. Yeah, in this world, people look for people like me, and then we could get things done. My apologies, stranger. It seems my husband caused you more trouble than I expected. She's a strong-willed wife indeed. She's like really telling him off. It's so funny. Aye, you're a proper pain in the posterior, you are. Here, take this and drop it off at the leaky keel. Strong-willed but not bossy. I heard you slew some shelled monster what came between him and that clan. A good thing, too. If he'd stood his ground, I'd be burying whatever parts was left of him. Whatever parts of him was left. Oh, I read it. Yeah, you know how I read. Thank you. The man has his faults, but strike me if I don't love him all the same. Oh, you're just really, really stern to him. Now, did that light go off in the house? Please tell me the light was on in the house, and then I moved, and then now the light went out when I moved the camera? I hope so. Or was this a light reflecting off the thingy? I have no idea. Now I'd best be making something to fill his belly when he comes back. A nice thick clam stew, I reckon. And she gives me spaghetti. I see. Okay, I want to see what I'm getting here. I'm going here, and then up here, and then up there, and then up there. And we're done? And I can't do this, but I got the dungeon ready to go, so we're laughing. I summoned this one twice before the live stream. And I think we summoned it twice during the live stream already, haven't we? It's been this legendary amount a lot. I don't know what's going on, but my randomness doesn't seem to be that random anymore. I'm up to 10,084, so I'm constantly dropping frames now. And it's apparently my codecs, not my video codecs, not my audio codecs, just codecs. So I don't know how to fix that. Anyway, we'll have to see what's going on, because it's been happening twice in a row now, and I'm not a fan of that. And I changed what I thought was my codecs, but that didn't seem to make it any better. Except it's just constantly dropping frames, not ending my live stream, which neither of those are good. Did you go and see the potion maker? I did. Eat these. No, not you. Give it to your brother. For my brother, oh thank you, mister. You saved his life. You'll be wanting coin, right? I'm not sure no need. What? What do you mean, nothing? Here, you must take these, at least. I collected them myself. Thank you again. A white oak ring coffer. Level 70, I level 3, 85 gear. Better than all of the gear and all the things and all the other expansions. Worth way more than anything that I was given beforehand. And she just what did she just say? I collected them. She just found them. She's either super lucky, or these are just laying around, and all the other places that we've been to before this expansion just had garbage stuff. So I gotta hold off the beasts while you sing? I'm ready for this. Ah, 'tis so invigorating to sing here. I feel as if my voice rings clear across the sea. How, like, that's way too loud. Now, if you would be so kind as to intercept any nuisances before they ruin my practice, I should be most appreciative. She's not singing. Okay, but even if she was singing, I want to be able to hear it. Standing watch. Nothing happens over here but behind her, right? Oh no. I could regen now. My blueprint for... Oh, nice. Things are selling. Got 38,000 gil for that stuff? Awesome. Oh, I leveled up. I did one run with my red mage and one run with my tank, doing a trust, and I leveled up. So yeah, that was one, and now I'm getting a little bit more experience, so I'm kind of happy with that. She's constantly getting attacked by everything. I can heal with like 2,000 health. That's crazy. And I can do damage over time and my combos, and I got really strong attacks, and... Ah, that was simply wonderful. You don't know how long it's been since I was able, since I was last able to sing to my heart's content. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you for singing that. Let's return to town so I might show you the proper gratitude. Okay. Well, before I do that, I'd rather go and pick up some more quests. Oh, Calusian Sage, huh? Right, why am I walking when I can just fly around, see what this building has to offer, and check the top of it and see what happens? This is a lighthouse. Kind of reminds me of the Final Fantasy 15 one. Yeah. Malice Fire. The stream has started. That long ago? Yes. I'm constantly dropping frames. I just look over and I'm just dropping frames. What's happening? It's not you, it's me. I'm teleporting and dropping frames like crazy tonight. It's on my end. I can visually see it. Oh, that's bad. So, I guess I could do another 2-hour episode and at least end my live stream, considering I'm having problems. And I'll just keep switching things around until they start working again, because I don't know what's causing it other than my guess is that my laptop's just starting to die now. That's my only guess. Because nothing changed beforehand, so I doubt it's that. I know things update all the time, but I did re-update. I'm still dropping frames. It's like crazy too. I chose a game. What you pick up? Since I know my voice is coming through perfectly. Just my it's just my channels. My video is gonna be all choppy. If I drop you down to 30 frames per second. Nope, dropping frames like crazy. Because even Angel Cat's like freezing with these. So bizarre. See, I don't even notice. You could say hi later tonight when you're done stream, if I'm still on. But it looks like tonight I'm going to have another late stream, because I can't live stream this game, because it's just too choppy. If I could make it to the 2-hour mark, I mean, I should almost stop now, because it's just too much of a mess, but even a 1-hour live stream is just silly in my books. I dropped to 1861 frames. That's like way too many. Either way. Now I'm dropping more frames. I don't like I don't know how to like make something work. I'd fix it right now if I knew what I was doing. I'd do it in a heartbeat. I just drove up a number. I drove it up to, what did I drive up? I drove up my bit rates to 3,500. Are you done? Either way, I'm spending too much time trying to fix something that is constantly breaking. Now I'm at 1,928. Okay. Thank you ever so much for your help. I almost wish I could keep you on as an assistant. That would be awesome if you would do that. I could probably bodyguard fighting easy things for the rest of my life if you paid me loads and loads of gil. I know I seem to be struggling through a rough patch at the moment, but Once I make a name for myself in Umor's cabaret, one of those two, show, the privilege will be climbing over each other to offer me patronage. Really? You up the bitrate midstream? Yep. And it seemed to have stopped. Was I giving my live stream too little bit rates? I was at 3,000 and that's too little to live stream? So up it to 3,500 and it calms down? We'll see, because it's too soon to speak. I just want my live stream to calm down. Over with this. And then, when I'm wealthy and famous, you shall have the reward you deserve. For now, however, this is all I can afford. Consider it an advance payment. See, she's at least telling me that she's giving me a little bit right now. Everyone else is like, yeah, just too much. Overselling that they're giving me a load. Man, I'm running like 6,000 bitrate, but I'm also streaming at 1080, which I can't, with no hiccups to speak of yet. I know it'll happen someday, but hasn't yet. Yeah, I just riddled with bad luck, that's all. It seems upping my bitrate helped. I forget how much I can go up to. But I'm live streaming to 5 different sites, and it used to be 6 actually, but I guess Lutz is still under fire, so we're just down to 5 again. Yeah, either way. How fared your harvesting efforts? I found these 2. Yes, this is a goodly amount. Many thanks. A moment while I prepare an experimental sachet? Experimental? Okay. I'll just grind these up, and a sprinkle of this, a dash of that, and it's done. That sounds like you're cooking something. How dare he say those words? When he's not making something? Yeah, I'm live streaming to 5 channels. I was just like, what number am I truly at? So yeah, sniff. Tis taking to inhaling the springtime breeze. I must begin producing this fair scented pouches in bulk. You, sir, have the privilege of putting my aromatic or yeah, we'll go with that. Creation to the test. Place one of these sachets behind this foul-smelling shack and inform me of the results. Dude, you're making some springtime breeze things, and you're making me put it behind a house? My character's like, I'm putting it right here, with all of this rotting alcohol. The rank fumes preemanating the air are slowly replaced by a pleasant, refreshing scent. You're streaming to 5 channels, but it's only using your upload speed. Is it really? I thought I was like pushing everything to the craziness with that. Because now that I got it up to there, it stopped. Unless me moving it just gave it like a wake-up call. Because yeah, if I could go more, I should, but I mean, you don't want to push everything to the maximum, right? Did my sachet prove the victor in that contest of fragrance? Yes, it did, actually. That's a way to say, a way to word something. Well, that is set aside here. I shall continue to manufacture these pockets of sage and proceed with secreting them about the place. That would be a brilliant idea. The thing of it is, the folk in Gaytown often paw through the refuse discarded by free citizens of Ulmor. Such salvage items have, however, spent no short span of time moldering amongst actual garbage. Thus the offensive odor I have been forced to endure, but no longer. Thanks to you, my olfactory senses will be spared. Pray accept this token for your trouble. So this dude's just making this place smell better. Well, I upload speed is 10, and I'm using Twitch's max 6,200 bitrate. And if you have 20 megabits upload, it said before that you should be able to pull easily be able to pull off that much. Yeah, I think she might have said I was able to do. I don't know how much she said. I thought she said I could easily do 5,000 or 6,000. And I'm like, really? So if I just go half of that? She was like, yeah, that's great. Just do 3,500. And I'm like, okay. So I did. Because I don't want to, like, max it out, right? Isn't maxing it out just way too much? Why am I running? Good question. Thanks for asking these questions, Heavenlies. I mean, if it wasn't for you keeping me on track... Wait! I gotta do this one now. We're doing this one now, before we leave. I just saw that one. I'm like, wait, I got that one done last episode. Everything got me all messed up. It was only... I will only use as much as needed. And we'll take from it if it needs more. Okay. Well, then that sounds okay, then. We'll take what's needed. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, it opens up like that song, okay? So there, the two lovers are together. There you go. I wouldn't zoom in and be the dude behind the dude. Instead of in front of him. The cameraman's fault. Solina. How glad I am to see you well. You're alright. Oh, what a relief. Of course I am. I wouldn't leave you all alone. You had better not. You really brought him back. I don't know how to thank you. Still, I'm surprised that the Queen Bee sent you. Perhaps he wasn't as angry as I thought. I used to work at the beehive as well, you see. But when the Queen Bee found out about our relationship, things became rather heated. I quit, and have been eking out a living here ever since. Really? You know Time Mage would be so cool in this game? Yes, it would be. They should have added more classes in this expansion. Or is Dark Knight the new class in this expansion? Because I had all these classes like before I got into the expansion, so I have no idea. But Time Magic? If you can find a way to attack with time or something, that would be alright. Because it has to work out that you have to have 3 attacks and like either some kind of buffs or like up your critical or something. And then you gotta have 3 other combos that go with your weird thing that pops up on the side of the screen. And then you just put on else whatever. So casting haste would be really cool. X Zone? Yeah, I like it would be really cool if they added to it like what they're doing with Final Fantasy 15 and 7. Games like that and just casting all those moves and showing you the Final Fantasy world style magic, that would be really cool. I already read this. I didn't expect him to understand, but he did help. When no one else would. So I will return to the beehive as promised, and I will work harder than ever. For my part, allow me to provide the reward you were offered, along with my sincere gratitude. It's the least I can do. Wow, 1,000 gil. That's like the most. That's the most yet. And away they go. They got 33. Wait, should I get 34? Am I getting less experience now? On the Threshold is that one, and the Meatloaf song is the other one. I remember there was a trick for grinding in Final Fantasy 6 using X-Zone? Lol, you could turn high-level dinosaurs invisible at X-Zone when they died instantly. Oh, if you go to that little island off to the top right of the screen, all the enemies there are invisible, and if you would try to attack them, they don't do anything. But if you hit them with magic, they'll pop out and then hit you with a crazy strong magic as well. There was an island like that that's super special to find. Now, I don't know if I ever used X-Zone on them, because did I have X-Zone at that point, or did I just not hit them and I was strong enough to take them out eventually? I think when you first show up there, they will annihilate you, and then you go, oh, I'm gonna come back later, and I'll teach those dinosaurs who's who. But I don't know if I ever did. Interesting, because I don't think I did cast End Zone on them to instantly defeat them. Hey, I'm gonna have to try it out next time I play Final Fantasy VI. Okay, bonded servant. A drop of sunshine. I'll take that. Excuse me, sir, but you are a fellow visitor here. Yes, indeed I am. He actually, a bonded servant looks more, well, I guess butler. I wonder if you would be willing to perform me a trifling service. I have a particular family I serve a particular family of the Ulmorian elite. And it is at the behest of my patron, a man with a discerning taste for fine drink, that I have ventured to the famous breweries of Wright. Oh, do you not partake yourself? Otherwise, you would surely be aware of Wright's incomparable ale, and its growing reputation amongst the privileged of Ulmor. I see. So you're having a good night. Okay, you gotta get ready. All I'm saying is I'm doing a cartoon platformer. A cartoon platformer. I really don't know what made me chose this, but it's a game mode. There you go. It sounds like you're playing that one with the girl on the cover. Okay, well, good luck with that one. I can't think of the name right now. But, good luck with that. Sounds like fun. In recent years, however, it seems distribution of this golden liquid has ground to a halt. Xbox platformer cartoon for Xbox. And you're talking... No, not Shantai. Indivisible Inc. or some kind of crazy name. I played the beta on my channel a long time ago. But I can't think of it now. Either way, for Xbox, I can't. I think you got me stumped with Xbox games. All I know is Xbox comes out with Star Wars and a few other cool games, and that's all I know about. In recent years, however, it seems distribution of this golden liquid has ground to a halt, and thus I have been sent to make a purchase directly from the source. A simple task, you might think, except the people of Wright are not overly receptive of visitors from Ulmor, downright dismissive, in fact. Do you understand my dilemma? I need you to speak to the villagers and procure a sample of ale in my stead, a service for which you will be paid most handsomely, more than 1,000 gil? Because I would be impressed if you would. A mender. Yeah. Everything else was repaired. Thanks. I thought I said the Moshai. Anybody who knows who the Moshai is, good for you, because that was definitely part of a big series. A venerable villager. You're wanting to buy some Wright ale. Well now, we was indeed famous for our ale once, but that age is long past. Any barley we grow these days is bound for the oven or the cooking pot. There's not to be spared for brewing beers and the like. You put that young back to work bringing me the harvest, though, and I might be convinced to part with a bottle of my private stock. Oh, okay. Before I do that, though, let's just pick up all these other quests and then run out the village. Fort Wright Farmer. Witch of the Sea. Okay. That's a nice, cool-looking mount. Because, like, silver, but, like, golden wings underneath. Oh, I like that. Totally my channel mount. Excuse me, sir. You seem the well-traveled sort. Will you be willing to accompany me to the clave in return for a reward? Absolutely. There's a bit of a problem. There is but one problem, or something along those lines I was going to say. Oh no, I'm still dropping frames. I am completely... I'm up to 3,000. And while it was going, I jacked it up some more. I don't know what's like. I don't know what's going on. I'll just keep switching things around until my live stream works. But I'm trying to make this episode work, but I don't know like how choppy it is on your end. I have no idea. On my screen, nothing's breaking because I'm playing from looking at my PlayStation 4 to TV. 3151 I'm at. Okay, we'll see what we'll see what happens when I'm done talking to this dude. There's a bit of a problem. We take turns manning the watchtowers hereabouts, but the last few folk have been driven away from the lighthouse post by sudden and terrible headaches. Every single one of them remembers hearing some sort of screeching wail. We don't know if we're dealing with a sea witch or a roaming banshee, but they all agree the sound was awful enough to chill your blood. How fortunate for me, then, that I have you to back me up. Pray follow me to the clave, and we can solve this mystery together. Wow, that farmer is gonna go and take out something that everybody else is afraid of. Go for you. Following the grain. Haste a lot. Or haste a lot. Or hast a lot. Anyway, whatever. I'm sorry, sir. Please tell me you're a warrior of some kind. You see, there's a gang of bandits who moved into the area. They used to be residents of Ulmor. Oh, okay. How did Ulmorians become a gang? Interesting. But were exiled for stealing from free citizens. Oh, okay. Well, they were pretty dumb. Now, they've taken to stealing from us instead. And anyone who tries to stand up to them gets a good beating for their trouble. Folks say they're former soldiers, and seeing how they fight, I'm inclined to believe them. We're just farmers here. We need someone who can stand up to them, someone who knows their way around a weapon. Could you be that person for us? Yes, I can. Leave it to me. I'll beat up those bad guys for you. You'll teach them a lesson, then? Oh, thank you. We've already hatched a plan to track down their camp, poked a hole in the harvest sack, and left it as bait. There's a trail of grain now, leading away from the village to the east. So you might want to start your search there. That's hilarious. Good on them. They're like, man, we already got the plan. We already sabotaged them and everything. We just needed a warrior like you to show up and help mow a mosh. Bridge to the other side. Do you want to hear a ghost story? Or, of course you do. Of course I want to actually hear a ghost story. The old pig farm over yonder once belonged to a family known as the Greeleys. The Greeleys. It was around, 10 winters ago now. Of course, everything's about 10 years ago, isn't it? When some ghost story happened. Anyway, now that their entire sty was butchered by a pack of wild animals. The farm never recovered, and the family is scattered to the winds. So just the animals all died. The Greeley's daughter and her betrothed sought refuge here in right, but misfortune grasp would not surrender them so easy. Misfortune's grasp. The lad was slain by a Dikaiosaini last year. Oh, it got really bright. How nice and pleasant is this? For like 2 hours in this game. Oh, well, exciting. It'll be nighttime, don't worry. In like no time at all. We're not allowed to have too much sunlight in this game. When the eater attacked our village, and the lass, mad with grief, threw herself from the bridge that bears her family's name, drowned right there in the river. Okay, this is pretty gruesome. This is not a horror story. This is like a true thing that happened. The horror stories are usually not true. Ever since folk have avoided that spot, convinced the Greeley Bridge is haunted by the girl's anguished spirit. You think the tale a tall one? Go to the bridge yourself then, and call out her name, Esmella. See, It's these kind of stories where something really does happen. How dare they? Anyway. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to work here first. I was going to run all the way down there, but let's pick up a stock of golden barley first. Okay, that's all I had to do. Go, my flying cat. This is him, okay. Huh, I don't hear anything. Maybe we should split up and have more of a look around. Once you're satisfied there's naught to find, you can meet me back here at the lighthouse. Oh, I'm gonna find the thing, don't worry. It'll totally attack me. Esmella? Is not this quest, but I can still call for Esmella. The waters here swell and crash with cacophonous violence, revealing the stormy seas of Lenosha. Why is my character sometimes going all poetic on me and stuff and using fancy words like that? Okay, well... Why jump and lose health when you could just do that? You hear nothing but the lapping of the waves. I got this legendary mount again. Come on, something attacked me. Come on! You think you hear a faint noise, but maybe you imagined it? You think you hear a faint noise, but you think you've imagined it. I heard it. The terrible voice. Ah, the pain. I can feel it. I can feel my head splitting in half. The farmer seems to be in no state to talk. Perhaps you can soothe him with a few calming words? Oh. I'll go there and give him a proper back/shoulder massage. There you go. That's probably it. Oops. Here we go. I was just preparing myself. What did I just do? Focus the target. No emote. Soothe. Right on the back. Oh, I missed him. Whoops. I'm too tall. Hi. I think I might live. Thank you. That keening din seemed to pierce my very soul. Or skull. I guess pierce my soul, huh? Alright, we'll go with that. I've never heard the likes of it. If there truly exists a sea witch who murders sailors with her cursed screams, then that is how I imagine her voice would sound. At least we now know which area are too dangerous to approach. Come, we must return to Right so we can share this with the others. Wait, can I just go and take out the thing? Hey, I'll just fight the thing now, and we'll just get it away. Or I could go and talk to her nicely, and then just ask her to stop screeching around here. Go a little further to some uninhabited island. Yeah, right? That'd be nice too. Okay, so something in front of me. A scattered... Oh, this is the thing out west I'm supposed to go to. Okay, let's go and do that. Yeah, it'll continue east. This one twice? Wow. So I think I'm up to like... Oh, I'm up to like 4,000 bits now. Bit rate. And I haven't dropped anything yet, but it eventually kicks back in, right? So we're going to wait a little while longer. The trail of grain takes a sharp turn to the south. They're from here. There you are. No, 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 no. Bah, we've got us a sneaky rat, boys. Better grab it by the tail before it squeaks to its mates. I meant to summon up my chocobo. Huh. Nice. So, why do I even have this combo over here when I could just use that one over and over? Really? Anyway, cool. Oops. Maybe I just like making that shield go around me before I fly. That or I keep switching attack and mount tabs all the time and I keep forgetting to switch back. Could be either of those. Ooh. I don't know why I went into that mode, but I would rather get my tank done now, right? Yes. Okay, because I was gonna think to switch to my red mage and go up these as well, but I'll pass. I'll just give it. I'll give my tank all of these, and hopefully I am level 70 with my red mage, and there's still side quests to do. I truly don't know, but we'll just see what happens. Now that I've a chance to calm down, I feel a little embarrassed by my earlier behavior. I think stories of sea witches and the like may have fed my panic, but not everyone puts stock in those old tales, it seems. There was talk of a girl from Gaytown who's taken to visiting the lighthouse to practice her sing. I was about to call her out on that. I honestly was just about to say that I've taken a girl out to start singing. Is that when they heard her that? And wait, you don't think that awful keening could have been? No, surely not. Thank you for standing by me during that terrifying ordeal. And be wary of wailing sea witches should you find yourself near the clave again. Yeah, it's her. Is she like just out there screaming? And all of these I forget what they're called, but anyway, we'll call them cat people. They have really sensitive hearing, so it's really loud for them. You took care of them? I can hardly believe it. Here's one of their here's one of their arms if you don't believe me. I mean, really, they were pretty weak. Just, I guess I'm strong enough to just carry them whole. Well, that would be way less gruesomer than what I said. We work long and hard for the food we harvest, and have it all snatched away by those brutes. You'd think with all that training and discipline, they'd have an easy time adjusting to an honest life in the field. Or they could hire honest bodyguards and stuff. Like, they could still do honest work, yes. Even with the skills that they have. But I suppose some men are cruel by nature. Yeah, and I think they were just thieves. Petty thieves. And at least there are good people like you still around to renew my faith in the world. You have our thanks. There you go. B-Core. Oh. There's a quest there and one here. You've brought me my barley, then? I actually did. Your nice, sweet, golden barley. Thank you, lad. There's fewer hands to help ever since the cough. It could have been anything why people left. Okay. It's a good drop. Our right ale is. Slides down the throat like honeyed sunshine. So they say. And before you know it, you've downed the whole bottle. Really, it's that good. Drink it slow and easy, lad, or you'll be waking up with a sore head come the morrow. Thanks for giving me the thing for me picking up 3 barleys for you. Wow. I did not talk to this Amaro Keep. Oh. Looking to procure yourself an Amaro? Not really, but nice hat. Alright, let's go. There you go. Here's your drink. Were you successful in your bargaining? I see. That would explain why the trickle of ale into Ulmore has ceased altogether. I shall report this situation to my patron, and see what can be provided in the form of laborers to surplus comestibles. In any case, I thank you for securing this precious bottle, kind traveler. Your payment as promised? Wow. A whole whopping 752. So this dude is gonna make me travel with him to some place. Okay, I thought I was going the right way, but then there's no marker on my map. Okay. All markers, all side quests should come with like a marker pointer too. Clear the copied factory. No, this is the only one. And the bridge? Okay, I thought I was traveling with the dude up somewhere. I thought I was supposed to follow him. It's fine. Talos interrupted. I'm grateful to you, to have you with me, Heavens. Thank you again. So yeah, I can't. This was a continuation quest. Sai Luke, sir. I believe you have more tasks for me. Still here, are you? Yes, tasks. There's a Talos of mine that's taken far too long to make its return. Probably busy tussling with some dim-witted predator. Go and see how it fares, and chase off anything slowing it down. By all the... Ah, you mean that Talos. Oh, there you go. All the Taloses were gone. Pray follow my lead, Heavens. We'll find the Talos in question to the southwest of here. I've no doubt that there'll be dim-witted predators aplenty for you to deal with. For me to deal with, okay. So why is she doing this stuff when... We'll see what's going on here. A squatting a squirrel? Taking too long, okay. Such intense music for this squat squirrel. Somersault, whoa! Calm down there, squirrel. There you go. So what is going on here? He's making her go do certain things to remind her that she's the mayor no matter what, or what? Phew, I'm glad you were here. They must have burrowed in beneath the plates. I know Luke implied the Talos was still moving, but as you can see... Once upon a time, there'd be a line of these contraptions hauling materials down to the shipyard. Step by ponderous step, which incidentally is how the slow road supposedly earned its name. But after Daedalus Stoneworks closed down some 15 summers ago, there was no one left to make or maintain their creations. One by one, the Talos slowly fell into disrepair. This particular worker was damaged during that stray eater rampage, and it hasn't shifted an elm ever since. It was always Cy Luke's favorite. Come, let us make our report. So yeah, like, what is he doing for you? Like, I don't. I'm trying to figure out what he's planning here, because she asked him to just take over his mayor stuff, and he's making her go back and forth with these crazy quests. I'm not fighting any creatures if I can fly over them. That would be much preferred. Siluk, sir, Heavens has cleared away the pests who were bothering your Talos. It should be left alone for the time being. Ah, excellent news. But I expect you'll need a good polishing when he returns. The most troublesome ones are often the most enduring, right? Oh, sir. You've done me a fine service, thank you. Indeed, thank you, Heavens. I never could have fought such creatures myself, and I might impose upon you for the next task as well. What is going on here? The Cape in Bloom. I like it hits the gloom on the... Okay, no, that's not it. Never mind. Don't worry about that song. Thank you again for staying. I honestly could not do this without you. Siluk, sir. Were there any more tasks you had for us? Just one last thing. I want you to gather some pretty flowers from the split hull as a gift for my darling wife. She went out... Is he just reminding her of all the people and all the things that died? Her father, the Talos, and now her wife that's probably also buried and dead? And trying to remind her of that... I don't know. We'll see. She went out for her usual walk, but has yet to deign to come home. I fear I may have said something to sour her mood. I understand. We shall gather a lovely bouquet for her then. Well, Heavens, will you accompany me to the Cape for some flower picking? Absolutely. I already know that where this is heading. He is of mind, right? He's not like thinking every person's coming back and the Talos will be showing up eventually. He's just wording it that way for some odd reason. This is almost pleasant, isn't it? Alongside from the aggressive wildlife, of course, yeah. I should tell you about Cy Luke's wife. She was killed in the Eater incident. I could already tell where this quest is going. Although I imagine you already suspected as much. Yeah, exactly. They made such a sweet couple. Every day they would walk up this cape, hand in hand. She would gaze out over the flowers with this warm, contented smile. Cy Luke himself has some training as a warrior. He would guard her as if she were a princess. And he, her gallant knight. I'm sorry, it's just sniff. Wounds of the heart are slow to mend. Is Cy Luke fit to serve as mayor? The wounds of the heart are slow to mend. Let's just go with that, because I don't want to ask that question right now. That they are. And simply having someone to share the grief can be enough to carry us through another day. It has been but a year, and we are all still suffering. Some seek to bury their misery beneath cheery faces, and others are yet trapped in the memories of the past. Cy Luke, I fear, is one of the latter. If a bouquet of flowers is what it takes to help him work through his sadness, then I would pick every bloom from this cape. Will you give me a hand to find some of the prettier flowers? Pray Pray, think of it as a tribute to the deceased. Pretty flowers. Okay. Good, it's just her. I saw an enemy to my right, and then that, and I'm like, oh no, I'm surrounded, but it's okay. It's Euless. Beautiful bloom. And a beautiful bloom, even prettier, is beautiful. I'm done. How about you? I'm pretty fast at this, apparently. Let's see what you have. Yes, these are beautiful. Thank you. Psylocke will be pleased. Let us take them back to Stone Gazer before they get crushed in some scuffle. She's walking around here. All these level 70 creatures. And even if she's max level, she can still get attacked, so it's crazy. Shadow Fault. Okay. Whoa, whoa, I zoomed in so much it went in first person view. Did not know you could do that, okay. No, I did that before. And I have forgot all about it. We made it. And the flowers are none the worse for wear. I didn't get into any battles, so hopefully you didn't either. Psylocke, Heavens and I have returned with a bouquet for your wife. Ah, splendid, thank you. Now perhaps she will come, Sniff. She will come back to Tub. You starting to cry? Sir? Euless, forgive me. I have asked such cruel things of you. Yes, you kind of have. I'm wondering why you were doing this. And I must apologize to you as well, Heavens. You're going through your grief, but you're going about it. My beloved wife, my dear neighbors, so many gone. After it happened, despair became my only company. I could not even save my closest friend from his torment. When his torment was plain for all to see, could never forgive myself. So I embraced this delusion, thinking that maybe if I tried hard enough, if I truly believed they were still alive, that the events of that day would fade away like a nightmare. It was. But I succeeded only in hurting those people around me. I understand why you did what you did, sir, truly, but truly I do. You always were such a sweet child. I will place the flowers you brought on her grave. She would have loved them. As for me assuming the role of mayor, I am sorry, but I cannot give you a decision just yet. Take as long as you need. In fact, I might need a little time to recover myself. Heavens, if you could give me a moment or two. This is like more than 4 quests in one. Wow. If there's another quest, that's gonna be like, wow. Right for the job. Oh, it's the end now, though. Thank you for your patience, Evans. Psylocke still appears to be wrestling with his thoughts. But perhaps we can help him come to a decision. Sir, I don't mean to press you, but might have you arrived to an answer to my proposal? Ah, not exactly, no. There is another matter I have yet to reconcile. Would you mind sharing the matter with us? Well, it goes back to the day when the Eater attacked the village. I was taking my turn as lookout here at Stone Gazer. It's a duty we take very seriously. They say when the tower was originally built, in the time before the flood, they were worried about dwarves and mountain bandits, but these days, yes, there is far worse prowling around, and I failed to spot it. The scenery which came that day did not appear as the other monstrosities I have seen. From a distance, it simply looked like a person. I wanted to be sure before I rang the warning bell, but I waited too long. Many who could have fled died because of my hesitation. How could a man of such faulty judgment ever serve as a mayor? What comfort can I offer those whose loved ones were needlessly slain? None. Not whilst the abomination itself yet roams free to kill again. I can go and kill it for you. Like, no problem. You would take vengeance on our behalf? That is good, for we were powerless to stop its might. Should the Eater show its cursed face again, then I pray you are as strong as you appear. I know nothing of the roads you have walked, or the battles you have fought, so I can but echo what Luke has said. Our prayers will be for your victory. Do you know where it went? Well, sir, you heard Heaven's word. That's too many S's. Yeah, it's just heaven, and heavens is with already the S is already there. Ha. Talk of vengeance aside, I do not believe the villagers, either living or dead, hold you responsible for the actions of that monster, right? And yet I cannot fault you for wanting to remain distant. Pray forgive me for pestering you so. Nay, 'tis I should beg forgiveness. Though you've lost as much as anyone, I left you to shoulder the burden of leadership alone. All will be well when you come back, with you back among us again. Come, let's return to the village. As I've said, it's unsafe to linger out here for long. Heavens, one last escort back to right, if you would. Alright. This is so dangerous. The moment you step out of this village, it's just dangerous. There's like no walls, no nothing to stop beasts from running in. I think the Amaros would be able to attack. My thanks for your protection, Heavens. Not to mention your unfailing patience. If this is testing my patience, like, I'm gonna be shocked if somebody's patience was pushed to the limit and they just couldn't finish this quest. It is my hope that now Luke has unburdened his mind to us. His heart will be that tiniest bit lighter. I, for one, feel ready to face another day. After all, I have my friends and neighbors here to help me face it. There was one last thing I wanted to show both you and Luke. It has to do with Wright's traditional industry. If you were interested in taking a look, sure, I'll go take a look. Oh, good. I was worried you had enough of me. I don't think you're the one who I'd, if I were to have something, have a problem with. I was going to assume the other one, but he's just going through grief and he took it the wrong way. But okay, and he realizes that at least. My last errand for you then will be to have a word with Luke and bring him to the barley fields at the front of the village. I'll be there tending the crops until you arrive. Aren't I supposed to fight the Sin Eater? Like, I feel like I'm supposed to fight the Sin Eater. Ah, heavens, I am grateful for your understanding. And the flowers you brought, my wife would have very much approved of the selection. Now, was there something you wish to discuss with me? Yes. And Euless wants me there as well, does she? We had best head over to the fields then. He kind of walked the right way. I love it when the game gives me... They walk the way that you're supposed to go to the quest. This is what I wanted to show you. The barley crop right here. This was your father's plot, wasn't it? And you've been tending to it in his absence? Every single day, I wanted to see his plans come true. His plans? Yes, he dreamed of restoring things to how the history books said they once were, before the flood ruined everything. Our village has long been known as a place for artisans. Even the name Wright is a nod to all craftsmen that once made their home here. In years gone by, it's said the line of Talos would stretch down the road, arms bearing lumber, and a shipyard echo with the calls of shipwrights hard at work. And when the day was done, they would gather here to share in an ale in the village that was made by this place. My father, he hoped to brew that traditional right ale with the barley from this crop, to one day tap a barrel with his family and dear friends, and raise a toast to the future. Luke, heavens, will you raise a mug with me when that day comes? I am too young to drink. Oh, I think I dropped more frames, didn't I? I'm gonna just keep changing my video output to back to 60 now. It's gonna freeze for a bit. Is my computer like on fire or something? I think Split's taking up a lot of CPU, but it's really not really doing that much. Well, now I'm up to 4,500. We'll see what I'm just gonna keep jacking it up until something happens. Of course I will. I'm underage, but I'll drink some water with you. We'll start with this barley field here. Ah, but my dear girl, the land here does not nourish the crops as it once did. I fear it will be some time ere you have barley fit for the ale you have in mind. In the meantime, will you help me with the rest of Clifton's plans? The rest? He wanted things the way they once were, did he not? Then we must first recover from the tragedy that has visited upon us. There's no simple solution, but I mean to do what I can to lead our community out of this mire of grief, of pain and grief. This is like a really, really sad village right now. Everyone's really hurt from all the pain that happened from this horrible sin eater that attacked. Assuming you are still willing to have me as mayor. Yes, of course, sir. Thank you. I was set to live out the rest of my life in denial. But you and Ulyss have opened my eyes to this old fool, to what needs to be done. And for that, you have my thanks. Glad to have you back. Now, I had best get to work. I have folk to talk to and plans to make. When you finish here, Ulyss, I should appreciate your assistance. Am I not gonna fight the Sin Eater now? The one that's prowling out there? Cause yeah, this is like a too real of a quest. It's a little too on the nose on what's happening in this world, and poor people are just absolutely suffering, and you have to be in that suffering a little too long. Well, heavens, I think this is where we finally part ways. Thank you again for all you have done for us. What about the Sin Eater? The people of right will go on, or under the weight of even under the weight of our sorrow. It might not happen this day or the next, but together we'll find ways to make things better, to recapture the prosperity this village once had. I look forward to when you next visit. With any luck, I'll be waiting to put a frothing mug of right brewed ale in your hand. She is not listening to a word I'm saying when I'm saying I'm underage. That will get you in trouble. And I guess I'm not fighting the Sin Eater that's got him gripped and wanting to move on yet. If that Sin Eater attacks again, they're helpless, so I need to take it out. Unless I go over and do the Dwarven village. Oh no, this village first. And then... what's the word I'm looking for? Then those two connect together. And then we take her to Sin Eater. Then that would make a conclusion to this quest. And would make me feel a little bit better too, knowing that that Sin Eater's gone. There's way too many defective Taloses. And they could all be working and helping these people out. The stonework people should get back and start working again. A rocky relationship. What? I wasn't doing nothing. Don't tell me, Mum. So is wife or waff or whatever that word is that kid or child or teen or whatever these are in this game? She didn't send you? Wicked white. Why'd you bloody sneak up on me then? Liz, I didn't first of all sneak up on you. I literally walked over and clicked on you. I was just off to visit me secret friend. Okay. But I'm not really supposed to. Bugger it. Wait, listen. If you promise to keep quiet, you can come and meet him too. Just meet us at top rung. Okay. One thing at a time. A well-dressed noblewoman, rising to her apology. Oh, I'm not here to cause trouble. I've simply come to pay a visit to one of Amity's residents. This is a former maidservant, in fact, to whom I owe a belated apology. But now that I have finally found her, I find myself beset with unease. Before I approach, I need to know her state of mind. How does she feel now about about me? I would appreciate any insight that might better prepare me for what I must do. So yeah, what a crazy thing to wake up to, that you were absolutely fully under control by Vothry? Vothry? Oh, I almost remember his name. and then wake up and be like, whoa, okay, I threw one of my servants over the railing and didn't care if they lived or died. Yeah, like that. That's crazy to wake up to. Timber for the taking? Okay, you don't know that song, do you? Greetings, friend, and not you, as in you heavenlies. I'm in Jamebert. I've a wee favor to ask, if you can spare a moment. Take a look around and tell me what you see. Aye, rock, and more rock. Well, I see like a hooldo and some boards and a building and you and an adorable chocobo behind me. But alright, you just all like around 2 bowls of food sold for 1,900 gil after fees. Well, awesome. I'm just making money here, and I'm not even. I'm making more money selling 2 bowls of fish than I did in how many quests? If you take my best ones, it would have been 2 or 3 quests to make up for that. Wow. Anyway, I say with 2 quests for my best ones, but still. Not a single tree. And that means no wood for houses, and no fire for fireplaces, and no air for breathing. And we just keep going down to the subatomical level of we'll stop there though. And every once in a while the dwarves let us crawl through their secret tunnels to reach the lowlands, but carting logs up them narrow, not to mention steep shafts is fool's work. Whoa, daytime! It's daytime! Sunlight until the lightning storm kicks in very soon. We'll wait for it. Get distracted from sunlight because I don't see it very often in this game. Especially when you consider all the timber that was left to rot at top rung is just lying there for the taking, assuming you've the stones to brave the gauntlet of nasties twixt here and there, of course. And I reckon you do. Oh, dude, totally. Got the what? The brave, the gauntless of nasties twixt there and there. Elbenert or Ibenert? I am not playing a card game with you. You're probably top tier elite level 80 card game player, dude. Hello again, sir. Was there something? I need to know your state of mind? You want to know how I feel about Umor and my former masters? I thought I made that quite clear the last time we met. The very mention of that place leaves me shaking in terror. It is a terrible city filled with terrible people who care for naught but indulging their basest instincts. But it has changed, and does she not know that? It has but changed. Okay, there was a quest here. Zumi. Okay, Zumi was the one who gave me that quest with her, actually. Okay, so that quest is done. Crazy. Fresh off the wing. Explaining? They say you're the reason the ladder is moving again. What? That you're a man who gets things done. Well, I have a job that no one else around here seems capable of doing. All I want are some crystal spikes from the wings of those cliff kites. Those are the things that pop off the ground when you get too close to them. It looks like a pile of rubble until you get close. Those things. They look like spiky flying golem crystal dude thingies. Anyway, you'll see what they are if you haven't seen them already. I have. And not the old broken ones someone scavenged off the ground. If you can manage to bring me some wings with the spikes intact, I'll be sure to pay you what they're worth. Chocobo. Where are you going? Hi, yeah, where you gone? You think this is just you could leave whenever you want to? Huh? Alright, either way. Grab a seat and a mug. I shall not. But thanks for the offer. I can't drink, so I should let her know that it's not good for her if she shows up. And what did she have to say of Ulmor? So I told her the whole truth. Trembles at the very mention of it. Well, I suppose that is to be expected. 'Tis all true. We lived in decadent abandon, seeking only to fulfill our whims and appetites. And when she became the object of my husband's desires, a jealous rage consumed me. All I could think of was making her suffer. With Lord Vothery gone, 'tis almost as a fog have lifted from my mind. How clearly I see now the awful person I had become. My husband, too, regrets his behavior. He has made his apologies, and it's time for me to make mine. Yet, it seems a sudden confrontation may be ill-advised, yes. Anticipating such, I have penned a brief letter to explain my intentions. Pray deliver this to the girl. I shall be waiting at top rung. She may or may not join, but whoa, Talos is coming after somebody. Scary. Wait, no, I wanna drop this off and see where this goes, because I already helped her out before. Already got her talking to me. Hi, you okay again? A letter from me? I should like brace her and let her know what it is, so that who it came from and stuff. Good gracious, this is from my old mistress. My dear girl, you served my husband and me with unrelenting diligence, and I repaid your efforts with vulgarity and violence. Wounded you in heart and body alike. I am deserving of your hatred, of your fear. Words of apology can do little to solve the suffering I've caused you. Yet, I would speak them nonetheless. I await your pleasure at top rung. Am I to believe she has changed so dramatically? Vothery society brought out the worst in people? And now he's gone. And now he's gone is what I will say at the end. I'm not entirely convinced, but I will at least hear what she has to say. Oh, and this is for you. Her ladyship included a token of thanks for her mediator? I suppose I should be on my way? Is she okay? That's fresh off the wing. A rocky relationship and a timber for the taking. I'll just pick up all these quests before I leave this town now. I just want to see where that one was gonna go. I think she is sincere, but like, yeah, just crazy what happened there. And if Vothri didn't have any control over them, which I still think he did, he was still feeding them his sin eater meals as well. So I'm still thinking he had a little control over them. And then when he took off and disappeared, everyone's like, whoa, what happened? Good, honest dirt. Well, what a great quest this is going to be. And Silgran, what a great name too. For dirt, of course. Is that a MP? Is that a player person standing there? Because they look normal, as in like they got a backpack and not like this extravagant ultimate gear that glows and a weapon. So I don't think that is a person. I don't know. If that's a person, they're wearing like normal clothes, and it's interesting. And no weapon. They're just holding a book, and I don't know if you could hold on the Arcanist book like that. And if it's not Arcanist, then whatever else has a book. Arcanist is the only one I could think of. Oh no, there's a... No, that got cards now. Who knows? Either way, that bunny lady distracted me. Where were we at? The dirt quest. We gotta do this. Greetings, stranger, and well met. They say folk don't often go out of their way to visit Amity. Me, though, I came here with the mind to raise crops. Delicious dirt and wonderful crops. What? You don't think a man could farm this land? Well, you seem like a well-traveled lad. Why don't you head over to my field back there and take a look for yourself? I'd be curious to know what you think my chances are for taming this barren soil. Yeah, okay. I can't click on the person, so this is like a normal NPC. I knew it. I was like, it can't be a player because a normal player would have a weapon and armor and stuff. Yes, you can wear normal casual clothes, but even our normal casual clothes stands out. Small nuisances, and there is Viera here, so, or V's. Where is that Mistel? He should have been back by now. Mistel is the Khajiits, and what were they called in Pharmacy 11? See, I saw the names once, and I didn't play 11 enough to remember anything in that game. I sent one... I need to... I also, if I ever play 11, I hope you Heavenlies, like, give me clues. Like, yeah, you should... If you're gonna try to solo this game, pick this race, this job class, and then do this, and then unlock this job. Because that's, like, the best solo thing. I'll probably have to Google it, too, but I would love if you Heavenlies just told me info like that. Because I already mentioned that I just want to go through the story, and if I have to solo it, then I'll try to solo it. Because my luck of getting random passerbys in this game is not very high, it seems. I sent one of our newcomers to retrieve the supplies we had chilling in the river. Okay. The river will cool things after a long time, I guess, with flowing water. Is there no refrigeration and other things and electricity here? Probably since the world got destroyed, probably not. And he has yet to return. I hope he hasn't run into trouble with the local dwarf clan. If your travels take you in that direction, could you keep an eye out for a missing Mistel? Absolutely. It's another jingle. Just a different jingle, but sounds kind of similar, but totally different. Sisterly concern. Okay. Cool. She's like a cool looking archer. So they're starting to wear like roughly things like us now. These NPCs I've noticed. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a tall, skinny Hume girl on your travels? No. No? Do you think you might lend a hand in finding her, then? She has a terrible habit of wandering away when left to her own devices. Not the safest pastime when you consider the wildlife around here. I'll start looking near the ladder, but it would make me feel better if I knew someone was searching along the cliff at the same time. Would you do that for me? Thank you. I've seen her walk off to the southeast before, so you might want to try that way first. If you do find her, please send her back to Amity. Sure thing. Supply estimates. Grawly. Okay. Listen, friend, I'm run off my feet here. I need someone to take stock of our remaining food stores. And you've just volunteered. Okay. I've seen a lot of people with this neck keychain and lock thing on their neck. What is that about? Nigh everything this village needs to survive is hauled up from the lowlands, as if matters don't settle down soon. Well, I won't be surprised when Wright and Stillglade begin hoarding goods instead of selling them. Not unless it's for an outrageous price. Anyway, that's enough speculation. I need estimates. Accurate estimates. So not estimates then, right? Mind you, from them, what's in charge of our edibles? Grains, grog, and meats. Off you hop. I am not gonna hop away. Estimates. Exact precision estimates. I say we have more than enough dried meat to go around. There was peril in the hunt, but the haul was plentiful. Okay. Ale. How much ale do we have in here? No, not you. You? We've put a good dent in the liquor we've got from the from the dwarves, so we might have to make do with water at some point. At least we've a fresh source of with the river nearby. They put a good dent in their liquor, so they may have to drink water soon. Oh boy, these people. Hey, Grainkeeper. Crawley wants an estimate. Well, you can tell him not bloody much. We'll need to think of something, because we're running low on both grain and beans. Okay. Low on beans. Good dent in ale. Okay with the other meats. So, where do we stand? Oh, okay. Hopefully I said what I said. To you. Grain is a problem, then. I'll see if we can trade our surplus meat and right for a few sacks of barley and the like. That will get us through for the moment, but we need to come up with a long-term plan. Yes, you do. Well, I'll think of something. Thanks for doing the legwork, friend. Say, have you ever considered taking up work as a quartermaster? I'll pass. I'm getting a level 78 gear. No, I need level 80 gear because level 4. I need level 430, so it's no good. You got another quest for me? Hobgobsmacker. Okay. Alright. Alright. Gobsmackers, huh? Anyway, seems fit to explode. Well, I don't want to be near that then. Gah, enough is enough. Oh, he's so angry. Yeah, that was 3 exclamation marks. I don't think this game can make me go to 3 exclamation marks with these quests. Only the one that I started doing at this episode, that one will give me the energy. But these, I don't think so. I don't think so. Sorry, friend, that wasn't meant for you. It's those hobgoblins. They know none of us are fighters, so they just skulk in and raid our food stores. Brazen as you please. But I bet if you give them something to chew on, huh? Yeah, you know what I mean? Your knuckle sandwich, you know, one of those? Yeah, I gotcha. Here, take the supply sack and drop it just outside the village. Once them thieving blighters come sniffing about, you spring out of hiding. You spring out in action and unleash a storm of righteous justice. Oh, dude, I could totally do this quest. Wait. Is that a card thing or is that a Namaro thing? I think it's a card game thing that I'm looking at. That's card. Okay. Well, This has been fun. Scree! I'm always gonna remember that as as the Lord of Verminion. That's all you need to know. A bulging sack of foodstuffs. I should hide behind the rocks. These righteous rocks are guarding me. Oh, they won't expect me back here. I'm not even looking in the right direction. That's worrisome. Aha! Hobgoblin thieves! Whoa, okay, yeah, they do look like hobgoblins. Cool. Take them out. Huh. There you go. That was some righteous justice just for them. I'm heading there. Going to this one first. This was that... Oh wait, I thought that they were at the place. They are at the place. But I'm also looking for her now. I got so many quests, it deleted the two over there. I'm gonna still go over there. Oh, dirt mound! They look like ants. This dirt is bone dry. This dirt is just done to bright dirtness of... A tiny sprout has emerged, but it is already beginning to wilt. Oh. It doesn't look good. This dirt is hardened and cracked. Oh, this dirt. I didn't mean to click on that dirt. This could be a good one. Even weeds refuse to grow here. Oh, sassy dirt. Nothing seems to be growing here. So yeah, alright. I thought he had like a luscious garden growing back there. And then I see those dirt piles, and when those look like crazy ant nests. That's just yeah, anyway, crazy. Clearly, when he told me to go back and look. Abandoned timber? Right, but there was another one, wasn't there? Another quest somewheres? I wonder how many of these I need to pick up. Hopefully 3, because I've seen 3. Oh, I see 4 now. Oh, no. Just abandoned timber just laying about. It says 3 of 4 on the top of in the middle of my screen. I don't know why I don't see things in the middle of my screen. If only I knew why. Anyway, there's a quest over here. You're not lying to me. Oh, that one got missed too. Because I had so many of them. This one. See, I'm looking right at it. I knew it. A rocky relationship? Could I make like a Rocky Balboa joke? Just because it's a... Oh, okay, you tricked me. I thought you had like... I thought you actually had some kind of... You were meeting up. This is Rocky. I helped him when he was hurt, and now we're best mates. See, I thought he was better, but he doesn't seem too happy today. What is it, boy? Are you hungry? If Mom caught me sneaking you food, there'd be hells to pay. You know, I saw some of his friends munching on them Huldu. But you can fight Huldu, right? Smash a few into pieces and bring its bits back here? No problem. I can feel Rocky back there. Oh, well, this is a good quest. Who would have thought? Anyway, this other quest, I forgot it at the bridge. I'm supposed to... The bridge to the other side. That is very far away. I have quests all over this place. Did they eat these? No bursting for you. Oh, he's gonna burst. Bite-sized stones. Okay, well, I gotta take out a few more, but I'll gladly do this for old Rocky. Absolutely. If I could feed little Rocky some rock bomb parts, no problem. Aha. Level 78 these creatures are. If I don't miss, I'll kill them. I was taking a little risk, actually. Because I could easily miss. I don't know what happens if I got hit by that, if I would die. I should not be doing that. Those risks are not needed in this at this point. Off mount. I thought I did. Uh-oh. Oh, I did go into too soon? Oh, I thought I went into too soon. I was a little worried there. I hit the button a little too soon. There you go, that should be all of them. Alright. Cool. Take out the hill dudes. There's one up here. There's more enemies to fight? Oh, okay. Let's take out these two then. It's been like a lot of fighting here. Why am I not using this combo? And then switching to this. where I take on 2 of them. Oops, I shouldn't have used that move. Aha! Okay, that's what I need to do up here. There, and there, huh? Okay, well, we might as well. The Mistal Cat's probably out to this one. And the other one's closer, right? No, it's technically not. Okay, well, too low. Flying too low, enemies can attack me. What number was I at? Because I'm seeing 35 something. That means I think I might have dropped more frames at some point and I didn't know. 35, 16, 35, 20. I'm losing like 10 frames. I didn't know that was possible. I am live streaming at 120 frames. Or 60, so you should drop them at those numbers. So 35.26 I stopped it at now. There you are. I assumed you were at the further one. Gasp. Can't breathe. This still appears to be in need of a solid pat on the back. I don't... Didn't seem to pat him on the back at all. Phew. Thank you. I think I can breathe again. I was just on my way back from the village when some gogs started yelling at me. They were certainly cross about something, so I just ran away as fast as my feet would carry me. In the wrong direction, as it turns out. Before I knew it, I collapsed here on the riverbank and dropped all my sacks in the water. Okay, not smooth. They must have floated downstream, but I'm still too buggered to go look for them. Oh, so that was my cue to be like, oh, go trouncing in the water, splashing away, looking for these? Of course I would. Because I am that nice of a guy. That thing should have caught some of them. All of them. No, maybe they could have somehow plopped up underneath, but if they were those, they really should have gotten caught there. But no, to make it all adventure-y and MMO-like, they gotta make it go past crazy things and separate them out a little bit. Because that's what makes a good MMO, I think. What was the delay on that interaction? Woo! Oh, you didn't let me? What? I was gonna YOLO that. Alright, fine. You can stop me. Woo! You can't stop me. I hit the drop button. Dude, this is a crazy drop. They didn't want you to jump off this? There you go. That's how it's done. That was fun, kind of. Oh, right. I gotta yell out a word. Oh, it doesn't work that way, doesn't it? It brought it back. Okay. Say. What am I saying? Ismella. Okay. visible. Ismella. Ismella? Ah! Ismella! What? Okay, well. This game is all full of just surprises. Can you stop with your ancient eruptions? Ah! Take this, and that, and this, and that, and some of this, and that. And this combo. Some of that. And this. Oh boy. Okay, dodge it, go back in. Dodge more. Go back in. Okay, that thing's gone now. Now I just have to deal with one of them. Malice, huh? Take that. Take that, Malice. Give me back my combo. Okay. I said Ismella and those two things popped out. There really could be ghosts out there. No. No. I'm gonna go up here. We'll go over there. And then I'll warp down there since I missed this one. What an awesome waterfall that is. That should have been high enough. There you go. Oh, are those my socks? Yes, they are. Hello, G33N0. What does that say? I'm not too sure. But welcome. I see you're on Mixer. I'm having frame dropping issues tonight, so don't be shocked when you see the frame drop. I was going to fix my live stream sooner or later, but it just seems to be messing up a whole bunch. It's Gino. Okay, but there's two E's, so I was wondering if I had to say it with more E's, but... Okay. Gino works for me. But yeah, I know I'm having issues. I'm just stretching this episode out as much as I can. And I kind of made it to the 2-hour mark. I'm happy with that. But I'll just try to continue on more quests. So yeah, I know it's happening. I just need to somehow fix it, because it started last night. And it's continuing tonight, so something's happening. So I'll get to the bottom of it if ever I get around to it. Some free time. I must say, this is a welcome relief. Let's just take a quick peek inside to see that everything is still... Bah, I knew it. Only the wine's missing, and that means dwarves. They must have followed me. Well, the dwarves drank all your wine and left everything else? I'd best hurry home before I cross paths with them again. You should come too. No good deed should go unrewarded after all. So all the wine has been taken from him. I have a question about your hot bar. My hot bar? Oh, yeah, go for it. I'm playing on PlayStation 4, if that helps you first of all. How did you get the second one above the first? Oh. By turning on the whatchamacallits. Let's see if I can figure that out with you. So is it HUD layer or is it we'll find out. Probably here. Go to your hotbar settings. Display hotbar numbers. Enable hotbar cycling. Enable drag. Display only the cross hotbar. Is it sharing? Is it enable cross hotbar? So if I do that and hit confirm... Oh, no, that got rid of all of it! Don't do that! Don't do that! Always enable. Use pet, use mount, enable duty action, display, control, hold. What did I always... Oh, this one! The WXHB? Is that it? WXHB, there it is! I knew it was somewheres in there. So, enable your WXHB. So, it's in your hotbar in cross. Always just show that. That's better. Oh boy, almost lost everything there. That would have been bad. It would have been like one of these moments where you're like, uh-oh, what did I hit? What did I press? What was this? Everything's gone. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, there you go. That's it. That's the one you want. And then you could put them on your... So I have it, my 1 is my attack, and 2 is the one... This is hotbar number 2. And then you just want your X and B to be hotbar number 2. So you can see both of your attacks at the same time. So I shouldn't do this, but here goes. I'm gonna hop down and fight this thing. So this isn't my class. My class is this. So when I jump, I just have to go like this, hold R2, L, and then L2, and then I could jump. And then while I'm still attacking, I could see that my fire and my jumps are recharging, and I can watch them recharge, and when they're ready to go, I can switch to here again and fire them off without having to keep doing this to go, oh, it's 5 more seconds, oh, it's 2 more seconds. It's just, you can see all your things that's got a cooldown on. And same thing with your white mage. I got them all up here so I could see what needs to be cooled down. My revive is here on X, but it's up there so I could watch it cool down if people need to be revived. And my attacks are all where they need to be. So it just allows you to see things on cooldown timers. Or like my Gunbreaker, my X attack is also up here with my up attack. So while I'm firing it off, I can just watch it charge, like so. And now that 30 seconds is up there at the top left. Up here, but it's up there charging at 25, so I can watch it count down if I'm not paying attention to it. So it gives me a thing to watch. That's all. I'm gonna run away from this beast because I have no desire to fight that thing. Go away, iguana. That's right. So yeah, it just helps you see things, and you don't have to do it my way either. You can put it all on. You have like how many different ways to set your HUD layout? Do you see those hotbars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? This one? I should not be moving them. Yes, please. Cancel that. I don't want to move it. Hotbar 1, 2, 3. You can put your hotbars on sideways. You can put your hotbars like that way. You can put your hotbars sideways. Vertical. Not horizontal. If you want to see your moves that way. And you have way more settings to change them like that. A 12x1, a 6x2, you could change however you want it to look like. And just set all your moves that way. So, like, whatever you like, dude. You got a lot of customization if you want to fool around with it. So, yeah, I don't want to kill that. It'll take hours. I'm so weak with this Gunbreaker that I'm not even my class. Not even a class that I want to use. I am not a Gunbreaker user. I would like to be my Dragoon and that's it. I don't even want to be any other class, but I need to get the tank brought up so I can do all the quests. So yeah. Lanky lass. Oh, well, I should help her from this dude. Looks like he's going for a hug. Oh, I I lost all my abilities. No, I forgot that when I switched my moves around, my class around, I lose all my abilities. Oh, well, now I can attack. Oh, you are the second person to say that. You've been playing Final Fantasy 14 for 2 weeks, comparing it to WoW. And it's so... Oh, okay, not too many people said that. It's so much better than WoW, huh? I just don't have a handle on it completely yet. Well, what I was going to say was, because I didn't read everything, but somebody else said that they played WoW and they were like top tier WoW people in servers, like top tier. And it's a really easy transition to go from WoW to this game. This game is like really easy to transition into. I also have played crap of the Elder Scrolls Online. How is that game? Because I haven't even looked at that game. But I know it's there, I just haven't gotten around to it. And I usually don't play MMOs that much either. But this one's a special one, because it's Final Fantasy, and I'm trying to play them all. But eventually 11 will be next, somehow. Oh, thank you, thank you. Who are you? Your friendly neighborhood spider, man? Sent you to find me, did she? My little brother lives down there, you see. And this place offers the best view of Gate Town. Oh, when you bring him up here? I wanted us to leave together, to come up on... to give up on being chosen. But he'd become obsessed with the idea of Ulmor. But Ulmor is gone now. And congrats on your first level, by the way. It's actually amazing, too. Well, there you go. I mean, I got something I might be able to play, then. Because, I don't know. I'm trying to... This is a new thing on my channel. And thank you so much for the follow, Gino, now that I know your name. I mean, G-E-E is still G, isn't it? Anyway, you know what? Whatever. I saw the letters and numbers, and I'm like, could be anything. Those 33 could mean something. But yeah, either way, good to know. And congrats on all that. And thanks for... Welcome to Heaven's Army. I really appreciate that follow. As you can see, I'm new to Mixer and DLive, and I've been on Twitch and YouTube for a long time, so if you want to see some content, it's, there's a lot there. I'd say go to YouTube, because it's at least organized. Twitch is just whatever happens on a highlight happens, but YouTube's all pretty and organized. Unless you don't like watching old content, like non-live. Anyway, where was I at? I was talking, and then something happened. Wilmore was gone is what I said, and when I heard about the fighting and such, I was so worried. And now here I am, causing the same kind of worry for my neighbors. My apologies. I will be more careful in the future. She said you were like absent-minded and wandered around the edges, but you were just looking after your bro. Can I warp here? No, I cannot. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish off these quests, and then I'll warp down, and then I'll warp back up. A rocky relationship, right. I gotta feed that thing. We're feeding that thing, and on the threshold. No, we're not doing that one. Cancel that one. We don't need that one. And in the middle of nowhere is fine too. I gotta feed Rocky. We can't let Rocky be going hunger. Rocky needs to be fed lots of food, so we're giving him that. Go map. There you are. Map. No, I hit the wrong button. Ah! Anyway. By the way, your stream title is what got me in here. Oh, you saw how many consecutive days live streamed, or the episodes that I've streamed this game as? Because I put a lot of effort in both of them, apparently. I'm near the end of this game, though, so it might be a little spoiler territory for you. I'm only doing side quests, so you're not getting story spoiled, but, like, I'm at the end of the game. I was like, 1,620 consecutive days streamed and has 0 viewers. Yeah, I would love to know why I'm so unlucky too, but I guess nobody knows me on Mixer. I just popped up on Mixer one day, and I didn't advertise that I was ever going there. I just live streamed to Mixer, and Twitch, and YouTube, and Facebook, and DLive at the same time. So it's not much of a challenge for me to do that and just be live everywheres. But I think I'm riddled with bad luck. I think. Rocky looks up to... with an expectant gaze. You know I got food for you, don't you, Rocky? I wish Rocky was my pet and not this wild-looking wife. Anyway, here you go, Rocky. Crunch, crunch, gulp. There you go, mate. Got that down your gob? Anyway, hey, why is you speaking like that? I don't think it's you. I think it's this game. Well, if you look before this game... Oh, I'm starting to be choppy all over the place? That's sad. Anyway, I was a variety streamer before, and variety didn't seem to grow either, so I was told to grow nowadays. is to stick to one game and stick to one game only. So that's why I picked this game. But was that a bad choice? It doesn't get watched that often. Oh, well on Twitch it has hundreds and millions and thousands of views. And millions and billions of views. I don't know about Mixer, or DLive, or YouTube, or wherever else I'm live streaming. It's an amazing game, but people don't watch it very much. That's interesting. Where you're getting your people viewing thing? Because I may need to know what you're looking at, and then I can see where I'm going wrong with all of my decisions of games. I just picked this one because it's Final Fantasy, and I almost have all of them done now. So after Final Fantasy XI, I could just do some of the side ones, and then I have like all of the Final Fantasies. You could. Oh, you missed me, Gino. You missed me. I've already done Final Fantasy 1 to 15. I skipped 11 and 14. And I'm gonna redo 7 and 8 because they're on PS4 now. And I want to redo 12 because I missed everything and I had nobody around to tell me what I missed, so I missed like 90% of the game. And then I want to do 11 because that's just totally another MMO that I didn't want to play. So I've played almost all of them. I even played Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII, the shooter game one. And like nobody showed up to watch those. So I switched to this so that maybe I can grow this channel first, get a community, and then play the games that I love, which is variety, which is a whole bunch of different games. When I play them, I just play a game and play something different the next time. I don't know. But yeah, you can see possibly the bad luck and possibly the choice of games that I played, but if you're curious, like I said, pop over to YouTube and you can quickly see what I've done already. So that you'd be like, oh, you already did play all of those games. Oh, wow. Because I've been doing this for over 4 years. And I got a few on my list now. Well, I was doing this quest, and poor old Rocky, just they're all tail wagging, all full and stuff, and I've been neglecting him and chatting with my real people instead of these people in this game. We had a whole crowd of folk come through not long ago. See, I am not a fan of MMOs. I don't want to throw you off, but like, I am not a fan of MMOs. I would rather play Final Fantasy 1 over this game. I'd rather play any Final Fantasy over this game, and that's not an MMO. I just don't get it. I don't get how and what. I guess I just not at all. It's above and beyond my brain. But I'm playing it because I love Final Fantasy, and I love this game. This game's a great game, and if it was not an MMO, it'd be an amazing game. But yeah. We had a whole crowd of folk come through not long ago, and I was worried they'd do something to Rocky. If Rocky just curled up in a ball, they would not even know it's a thing. But I guess he's safe here, safe enough here. Come on, we should leave before someone sees us. Shouldn't we let somebody know that Rocky's there? Rocky's harmless, and like one day could be a boxing star if everyone let him be. Wait, there's a quest. That's all I needed to do? That's all I needed to do. Okay, we're going. We're flying in. I can't warp to here, so I'll get all of these quests done. Warp to the one and drop off the one that I missed. And then warp up to the Dwarven village. And then we'll have it all tidied up. But yeah, I'm constantly still dropping frames to this day. There ain't no other young folk in Amity, so Rocky is my only friend. And I guess you're alright as well. For a grown-up. I am, like, recently out of high school. For a grown-up, he says. And since you was nice to Rocky, I'm giving you me treasure. Me treasure? Okay. Sue treasure, me treasure. We'll go with that. It was just lying on the ground out there. See? Something that shiny's got to be worth a fortune. Yeah, that is actually amazing that what you gave me. I could sell that for like 40k. Anyway. Oh, when am I gonna get one of those? When am I gonna get one of these? It sparkles, it's got silver hide, but it got golden wings underneath, and when I get too close it disappears. It's amazing. I want one of those. Your garden is failing, by the way. So, what do you think of my crop? It's dead. Nothing's alive. Aho! One of the seeds has sprouted! No, it's actually wilted! There's nothing alive there! That's wonderful news! I had no such luck with my previous attempt. I backed away. Yeah, like, I'm like, what? Even a small victory like that is worthy of celebration. It actually, like, it grew, it sprouted a little bit, and then withered and died. So he's happy with that. Okay. It brings me one step closer to turning my little plot into the farmer's field I now dream of. A dream some say will never come true, and yet scratching here in the dirt has already brought me more fulfillment than I ever felt from the empty life I lived in Ulmor. And now look at him. Got work in the morning though, dude, so I gotta go to bed. Will you, Gino? Thanks for stopping by. And hopefully you'll. Is that a joke? I will absolutely be live streaming tomorrow and every other day unless something crazy happens. I don't want to lose my number that I got rolling. But yeah, take care. Pleasure meeting you. So yeah, this dude. There's piles of dirt. Maybe if he didn't pile it up in the air like that, it wouldn't dry out in the sun. Anyway. And yet, scratching here in the dirt. Okay, I already read this. Not that I wasn't terrified when they first kicked me out of the gate, mind you. Yeah, good night. Exiled over some petty disagreement, destitute for but a few pieces of jewelry I concealed upon my person, you stole stuff. The sale of those trinkets brought me some meager wealth, which has largely gone towards my agricultural endeavor. Thus, should my crops fail to produce a harvest ere my funds are depleted, I shall be left with nothing in this world. I have never felt so alive! Okay, he's insane. Here, friend, a few coins for your services. Yeah, that was dismal coins. Anyway, I worry for him because his plot of gardening is not well. Thank you again for your help. If you've not found me, I might have fallen prey to some wild beast, or worse. A party of wine-drunk gogs, or dwarves. If only there were more like the thalls. Yeah, those were the good ones. At least they can live alongside those. We can live alongside those dwarves in some semblance of harmony. Anyway, here's the reward I promised you. Yes, vengeance for our missed meals and rumbling bellies. Fine work, my friend. Vengeance has been delivered. Hobgoblins have plagued this island for as long as anyone can remember. They are cunning enough to make tools, but still they act like beasts. Mean, filthy brutes, but lack the bare shred of common decency. And even though you've cowed them for the moment, I fear the lesson won't stick. Oh, they'll be back, and you can be sure of that. In the meantime, we'll need to think of a more permanent solution. Right, you do. Absolutely. My friend came back safe and sound, saying how she was saved by a stranger. I assume that was you? She seemed less brooding than usual. What did you two talk about? Her brother that she wants to have up here. I never knew she had a brother. Maybe many here have lost their families. Maybe that's why she thought to keep it secret. But now that things in Ulmor have changed, she shouldn't have to creep around the lowlands like thieves anymore. She'll be able to visit her brother openly. No more stealing away to peer over cliffs. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll even go along. She might need company on the road. What else are friends for? Exactly. I think I'll have a word with her right now. Thank you again, sir. So she never told her that she had a brother, and she's been sneaking away, and she was worried about her all this time. Interesting. Anyway. Right. You have, what have you got there for me? Your cliff kite wings, apparently. You're gonna make a fortune out of these? And they fit in your hand. They're tiny wings. Nice length. No cracks or splintering. Aye, these will make the perfect spearheads. And I'm sure you've heard, Amity was originally built as a neutral venue for trading with the dwarf clans. The houses weren't meant to be homes, just somewhere to rest your head while you conducted your business. Once those relationships soured, though, the settlement soon emptied out, and exiles like us moved in. The way people talk, it sounds like Amity was thriving up until a few short years ago. But now, instead of people lining the roads, we've got hobgoblins and worse. That's why I wanted to make spears, you know? For protection. Well, that was a bit more long-winded than I intended, but a little history never hurt no one. Alright. Take your payment and go then. Is my character like giving him a scolding look like, hey, you're talking too much? Because, yeah, I already broke that rule. I'm going this way. Jane Burt. Oh, either you brought me some timber, or you're planning on building yourself a cabin. Oh, I got you your timber, man. I wouldn't build a cabin with the timber you sent me out for. I'm not that guy. Thank you, lad. Now I'll finally be able to get back to building. This wood you brought me was sent up the ladder back when the dwarves was more open to trade. Amity was neutral ground for striking deals, you see, and there was plans to expand the village once upon a time. So I guess you can say we're using the timber for its intended purposes, even if it's a few years late. Very well, friend, and thanks again for the help. Okay, I think I got all of them done up here now. So we're just warping down there. I'm trying to get these quests tidied up, and then I'll have to stop my episode at the 3-hour mark, because, like, yeah, these bufferings and freezing things is absolutely insanity. And I don't know why Angel Cat is also buffering, unless it's on, like, completely my end, because XSplit's capturing Elgato, and that's what I'm sending to you. But why is it... Why did I use my mount? Why is also Angel Cat doing that, right? So who knows? There were 2 spirits. Ah! I think I see the young lady was with child. It truly was the ghost of Ishmela, then. May their soul be returned to the Sea of Stars. We can but pray that such tragedy never again visits us in this lifetime. I hope that's not what happened. I just hope it was the 2 ghosts just hanging out there, not actual her spirit and her unborn child spirit, because that's kind of gross and depressing and all other sad negative emotions. And pray forgive my frivolous words from before. I had thought only to give you a fright. But instead you gifted those spirits with the peace they deserve. Thank you. You're trying to make light work of what happened before, though. Now, you've already gone too far. So yeah, my plan was to get all these quests done down here, and then in the next episode I'm just up here where I started. Kind of. Well, I was in a cave when the game livestream dropped. I mean, I hope I didn't lose my livestream all the times that was happening. Because that'd be really bad if, like, Twitch is not live and I lost all of this footage. I would most certainly hope not, though. But, we're just constantly dropping frames. And then it just stops. I drop like a lot of frames and then it just stops. Why? I don't know what's happening. I need to Google it, but Google didn't help me the first time I Googled. I will spend... I'm usually done at this time. Wow. So I'm even doing it. I'm stopping my live stream early tonight, and this is when I normally stop, which means I won't have any time tonight. Great. Anyway, summon my chocobo. Summon a mount. There you go. Now my timer will stop. Okay. So yeah, I'm just having crazy tech problems again, and I don't know what caused it, other than NVIDIA had an update. But last night I made sure I reinstalled it again, and that didn't seem to be the problem, unless the NVIDIA thing is a problem. I don't know. Or my laptop's getting old, or something else I might have missed. But there was no other updates I could think of. So I'll just hopefully keep fooling around with this until it's fixed again. I don't know what's causing it at all. It's not the video and it's not the audio encoder. It's just the encoder. So whatever that is, I gotta learn all computer stuff again since I don't usually deal with computer stuff. But yeah, we got loads of quests, a lot and loads of quests still to do here. And then where are we moving on from then? Oh, it'd be easier if I did this, wouldn't it? Yeah, so we're doing Calusia. We got El Meg, which is what I wanted to save for last. And I wanted to go to the Tempest to unlock all the flying things, right? And that's the high level creatures as well. But my tank is halfway leveled up again, almost. Not even, but anyway, anyway, it looked good until I looked at the numbers. But yeah, I mean, I might still sneak over to the Tempest. It's higher level enemies, and being bothered by them is a little bit of a bother, but I'm now an extra level higher up thanks to my questing and this. And plus we got all of these quests to go through yet anyway, so we might even level up level 76, which would be just a little bit better on my health and stuff. It's really the gear that makes the difference though, isn't it? Yeah. I just want to save this place for last, because that'd be a nice send-off to this game if I'm here. That's all. And under the water, but not really in water. Yeah, not really. So... either way, I thought I picked up the... No, I think I did all the flying things down in the city that Emmett Selch made, and then I left the one up there in the place. Right. That is what I did. So yeah, either way, I could probably do the Tempest, and then hopefully one day get my tank to level 80 gear. But it's level 80 gear the game gives me. Either way. We got a little bit of quest. Well, I say a little bit compared to what Here and Here has. We just got 3 more places to do, and this one will most likely be done in the next episode if I can do full episodes. I really don't want to keep stretching what I've done. I meant to stop at the 2-hour mark, but like I just was playing the game and just having fun, somewhat. But yeah, like I don't know. I shouldn't just keep going, even though my episode's absolutely being ruined. I'll have over 5,000 dropped. Yeah, it's not good. So I want to just fix whatever's happening. That means I still gotta do my run with my with this. This has to happen, and I'm also just queue for it now because it's gonna take over a half an hour. Absolutely do it now. Go for it. Alright, so I want my Red Mage level 70. I'm gonna definitely level up. Sweet. To 66 at least. And if I got the bad one again too. I need to get the Praetorium, and I haven't got it with my Red Mage yet. When I ran through it with my Dragoon, it was the long one every time. I know. I'm so fortunate. Either way, I will close it at D Live since I don't know if my friend is showing up tonight, but I'll type in chat and see if you're working. Oh, okay. No, I was gonna say my chat's not working, but it just finally popped up. Okay, I'm cool with that. It didn't pop up on Twitch though. Oh yes, it did. Then the thing popped up after it and moved my chat. All right, so yeah, everything else seems to be working, surprisingly. Usually my chat's broken. Something's breaking on my channel for the last few days. I'm gonna say weeks because it was Elgato giving me trouble before too, and it still is, but I'm having worse trouble now, so it feels so dismal. Either way, my bad for stopping early and also doing a late stream, so my bad for not doing a full 4-hour live stream, but I am constantly dropping frames and everything's freezing on your end and I'm teleporting all over the place and I don't want to give you that content and I don't want to do it on this game either. I would have been a little bit more upset if I was doing story stuff, which is what I was doing at the first. I don't know what got ruined there in that cutscene with the dwarves and 2P. 2P's her name. Second player. Her. So, yeah, I don't know what got messed around there, but it's crazy. Either way, there you go. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better episode live stream where nothing's all choppy and broken. I'll try to invest. I got a little bit of time to edit, and then hopefully I'm gonna not have enough time. Whatever. I'll still try to make this live stream XSplit thing work. I don't know if it's XSplit or not, but whatever's causing my frames to be dropping constantly. So yeah, I'll try to get that fixed as best as I can. So yeah, there you go. Expect more and more side quests until we turn into a side quest. But there is at least something to look forward to. I left a side quest that'll lead me somewheres, and I still have post-game main story, Shake and Resolve. And I got the Crimson Duelist apparently to do. Oh, I got job quest for my Red Mage that I forgot all about. Once it's level 70, I guess I could just go do those too. So we got a few more things to look forward to. It's not going to just be me doing side quests until it's gone and then we're done the game, because we're not. So expect something with story and stuff. Hopefully everything will be fixed by then. But yeah, I guess I should stop here. I shouldn't push this episode any harder and further than I have already. Yeah, craziness. Either way. Thanks, Heavenlies, for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons. You know what they do by now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.